Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am on behalf of the host as will SEO author. I am Muhammad Iman Setia Wahyu, SPD IMPD, and my colleague as author Munaji SPD IMPD or institution of the University 17 Agustus 1945 Cirebon. Our research title is Profile of Mathematical Ability of Junior High School Student in Cirebon based on TIM standards. To Mr. Munaji, SPD MPD, as author, to plan the percent of the time and please invite.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today in about 10 minutes, would you like I present our research under the title Profile of Mathematical Ability of Junior High School Student in Cirebon based on TIM standard. Background: Indonesia last time have participated on TIM survey in 2011. The score of Indonesian students in 2011 puts it at the low score. Until now, there are still to be reference of educational mathematics researcher in Indonesia. However, there are no results of research in students in city of Cirebon currently in the TIMSS score. Therefore, the goal of this research is to describe or profile mathematical ability based on TIMSS to knowing the score student on TIMSS in junior high school in Cirebon. Method: our method is survey with cross-sectional model. Our sampling method is simple random sampling with 419 respondent in X class of junior high school. Data analysis use descriptive quantitative. Result and discussion. In overall of mathematics student achievement, student in Cirebon reach 58% of students can answer correctly with a standard deviation 8. The achievement of student will be described for category, that is level category, content domain category, cognitive domain category, and gender. The category of score student will be compared with the score of national and international on TIMSS 2011. Profile of mathematical ability of student based on level. Student in Cirebon can answer correctly 86%, while in international 75% and national 43%. In intermediate level, student in Cirebon can answer correctly 56%, while in international 46% and national 15%. In high level, student in Cirebon can answer correctly 55%, while in international 17% and national 2%. In advanced level, the average of students can answer correctly 38%, and international only 2%, while national 0%. Profile of mathematical ability based on domain. There is two domain, that is content domain and cognitive domain. In content domain, consists of number domain, algebra domain, geometry domain, and data and science domain. In number domain, the student in Cirebon can answer correctly at least 46%, on algebra 40%, on geometry 54%, and on data and science domain 59%. In cognitive domain, concept of knowing, student in Cirebon can answer correctly average 65%, applying 41%, and in reasoning domain can answer correctly average 46%. Profile of mathematical ability based on gender differences. In level description, low level student, female student can answer correctly 81%, while male student can answer correctly 73%. In intermediate level, female student can answer correctly 62%, while male student 55%. In high level, female student can answer correctly 57%, while the male student can answer correctly 62%. In advanced level, female student can answer correctly 40%, while the male student can answer correctly 35%. Based on cognitive domain description, student in Cirebon can answer correctly 67%, and in applying cognitive domain 40%. Female student can answer 42%, and male student can answer correctly 38%. And reasoning, in reasoning domain, female student can answer correctly 48%, while male student can answer correctly 43%. Conclusion: the mathematical ability data of junior high school student in the city of Cirebon based on TIM standard, the average of correct answer student higher than correct answer in national average or international average at things in 2011 for all level, those low level, intermediate level, high level, and advanced level. But the mathematical ability of students still needs to be improved again because it found several weaknesses for cognitive aspects that are good only at the level of knowing, while at the level of applying and reasoning is still less satisfactory. In gender differences perspective, math ability of male student better than math ability of male student for all level. Okay, thank you.
Closing event. Thank you to Mr. Munaji. SPD IMPD is the author. which I applied the result of his research. I am as the master of ceremony. If there are words and shortcomings, I applied